What's up, y'all? Elite Series Angler and Team Toyota's Matt Arey here, and here at the 2023 Bassmaster Classic. I tell you what, this is my 4th consecutive Classic, and I never will take one for granted. Lord willing, we don't ever miss one. But you know, it's an event where everybody's here for the same reason, and that's to win. You know, I'm not a risk taker in typical elite tournaments. I like to fish pretty conservatively and make sure I make it to this tournament where I'm sitting every single year. The biggest deal for me is finding the fish that I know it'll take to win the Classic. So practice for me is always somewhat frustrating at the Bassmaster Classic. And the reason I say that is because as a professional angler, you're never really satisfied when you're fishing an event, trying to win an event, a major event against the talent that's here, until you're just catching 5-pounders every cast, you know, and that's the cold hard truth about it. You know, and of course I hadn't done that in practice. So we got a couple of the right bites in practice, but it was just kind of junking around. So I'm trying to anticipate a big movement with not a spawn movement necessarily, but just a big fish movement in general with the weather evolving the way it's evolving as we speak. It's getting warmer, it's getting windier. The low tonight's like 60. We got partly sunny today. I think we're gonna have some partly sunny conditions tomorrow. High in the 70s again like it is today. And like 4 days ago, it was like 21 here. My guides, the 3rd day of practice, my guides were still freezing at noon. Today, I could be out here in a sleeveless shirt and shorts. Nobody'd want to see that, but I could be. But yeah, anyway, so the guy that adapts this week on the fly, which is typically the case for any multiple day tournament, this time of year especially, I think is going to be the one to come out on top, and that's the goal.
How much do you think it's going to take each and every day, weight-wise? You
know, of course, we've been asked that a bunch, but I personally, I'd be satisfied with anything in the mid to upper 40s to have a shot. If the big smallmouth really fire, you know, with this warm weather and things like that, if conditions line up, it could take over 50 pounds, I think. Personally, if I could get in the mid-teens every day, I'd really be satisfied with that. I'd love to weigh in a 14 to 16 pound bag the first day and see where that puts me.
The bait you think it's going to take to win it all?
You know, I honestly think it's going to be a variety. You can catch fish doing a lot of different things right now on this river. The problem is, there again, is getting the right bites. So I've been experimenting with some bigger than average baits and trying to see what I can get bit on from the better than average fish. There's a lot of 13, 14-inch largemouth in this river system, and that's the problem, right? Because the guy catches a limit of those. I think you're going to see a lot of limits of those weighed in, where 8, 9, 10 pounds, but you're going to have to figure out how to get a couple 5-pound bites to separate yourself. And I hate to not give you a specific bait, but I mean, you can get bit on a swim bait, you can get bit on a jerk bait, you can get bit on a jig, you can get bit on a crankbait, you can get bit on all kinds of different things. So yeah, yet to be determined, man. You can. I mean, I think a really big swim bait might even be a big player as these conditions continue to warm up.
Appreciate you talking to us, brother.
Yeah, thank you.